Hey there guys, Artistic Nick here, thanks for the click. In today's Scribble Art Sunday video, I'm going to be drawing Stan Lee, the creator of some of the world's most famous superheroes. Hey there guys, thanks so much for tuning in to my first Scribble Art Sunday. This is a series of videos that I'm going to be doing and releasing them on Sundays, where I'm going to be using a technique called scribbling. Now this is using a pen only, so I'm not going to be colouring this in. I'm not going to be shading anything in with any of the pencils like in previous videos. I'm just going to be using this scribbling technique, and I've been intrigued by this for quite a while. My first attempt was about a year and a half ago, where I actually drew the Joker from the Batman series. I think it was the Joker that was played by Heath Ledger. Quite happy with how that turned out, even though it was a year and a half ago. But I'm pleased to say that as my drawing technique has developed over the last year and a half, when I started having a go at this technique again, I found that I understood how to make things look more realistic, even using this scribbling technique. Now for the keen-eyed amongst you, you'll notice that this is Stan Lee. Stan Lee was the creator of some of the most iconic superheroes that have sort of been put onto the cinema screens and comic books for the last 30 years really. Stan Lee was responsible for creating Spider-Man, the Hulk, Iron Man and Black Panther, just to name a few. I'm sure you'll be aware that Stan passed away in November, so really this was a drawing that I was actually going to do in graphite pencil, but actually thought I'd give it a go in the Scribble Art. And I'm really pleased with how this turned out actually. If you stick around to the end, I have actually managed to capture a very realistic look to this. It's not photorealistic, it's never going to be photorealistic using scribbles, but it does give you that real sense of realism and dimension. Now in total this drawing took me about an hour and a half. For the drawing I'm using a Pilot High-Tech V5. It's a 0.5 thickness permanent ink marker, something that you can pick up from most stationery shops, and I'm just using normal copy paper for this, so I'm not actually using an expensive pen, I'm not using expensive paper, so this is something that anybody can have a go at. And I really would challenge you to have a go at trying to create different shades just using scribbles. And once you start to find the technique, which is tightening up the scribbles in the darker areas and really loosening out the scribbles in the lighter areas so that the white of the paper can come through, you'll really start to be able to draw some really quite realistic things, whether that's a sphere or a face. It'd be really great if you guys could give this channel a subscription. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate all of the likes, shares and comments. Don't forget to get hold of me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The links to all of my social media platforms are down below. I'm just about to leave you now with the finished piece. I'm sure you'll agree it really turned out well. Thank you so much for watching.
Hit subscribe, smack the notifications button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.